really just because we have access to more anime, like with things like Crunchyroll, so we can see all of them instead of just like the highlights from the past. No one is answering their Skypes. The beeping is really annoying.
My headphones weren't on, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Kinu said she would come. Misty earlier today said maybe, and I haven't heard from him, despite checking in a couple times. He's not responded.
I guess it's you and me against the world.
Well, Kinu should hopefully be here. She's not answering the call right now, but she said not long ago she would. Okay, confirmation. Misty cannot make it.
Oh.
Razio, you want to join us? And or Skull, or anyone with mics. People with microphones. Quiplash is done. That's correct.
Oh, God.
And since last time was a false start, we should probably make our character again. Same character, though.
Oh, dear. We'll have to make her again. How disappointing.
Yeah. It's only the best part of the game.
I want bubblegum pink this time.
What was the hair we went with? Do you remember which hair we went with?
Anime?
It was definitely an anime hair.
Very anime. Well, I mean, it was like spiky.
Well, I'm gonna go back and take a look.
I think it was the spiked up. I remember it was Angela's hair.
It's
I
this.
Can figure it out. Well, I can't see right now because you're not sharing.
Oh, well, let me add that.
I was
Probably do that.
waiting.
Alright, so take a good look at that face.
I'm waiting for it to catch up.
Should be on the stream by now. Is Skype not?
That's not a good sign. It was updating from last time we tried this.
Okay, how about that? Is that just a black screen?
Yes.
Okay, this worked earlier. We tested this like an hour ago. Let's try this again. Is that working now?
Yeah, it's still Virginia and Ellen.
Did that update?
No.
It's working? No?
What the fuck?
Alright, one more thing I can try.
Okay.
It says my internet connection is affecting the call. What are you talking about, Skype? Alright, does that work?
That is weird. Why would that be? I see something loading. I don't see anything yet.
I'm gonna see if I can turn down the bit rate.
The wrong screen again. What in the fuck?
Oh, for God's sake. turn down the bit rate a little bit. We don't need a high bit rate for this. Although that really shouldn't matter that much. Alright, I'm stopping the call and starting it again. It's never been a problem before, though, Sighens. And I was hosting the call and streaming when we tested it earlier.
Alright, let's see if that works. Uh-oh. Is it me?
No. I don't think so.
Well, it just did that pop-up for me where it's like, your internet connection is the problem.
No. I was talking about me.
Oh.
Is that working?
Nope. Again.
What shows up?
It's the same screen as last time with Virginia and Ellen, and oh god, it updated the chat again from that. Okay, it's going through all of that, so maybe it's just gotta get through that and then...
Is it working now? I'm clicking the button. It should be advancing dialogue.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay.
I thought you were on the character creation screen.
No, it should actually be working now. So there's our character in the bottom right. That is us.
Yes.
So, let's remember that. And, I'm not sure where Kinu is, but since Kinu has not, responded recently, anyone else want to get in on this? Razio's not in chat anymore. Razio left. Razio's abandoned us. Oh, there's Kinu. Okay, good.
He was so sad after his loss at Quiplash he had to leave.
I guess so.
Hello.
Hello! Alright, we gotta recreate our character here.
I should certainly hope so if your character's that hideous.
No, that's what everyone decided on last time,
What the
so...
fuck is wrong with you people? Did you not see those eyes? Those are the worst eyes.
That's why we chose them.
No!
Oh, that was a
hate
pretty
it.
one. Damn it! I like her.
I hate it.
Well, everyone else likes it.
I hate you all.
You're so mad. It's great. That hair. Wait, no. Oh, color. I vote pink hair.
I mean, we went with green.
But pink.
I don't mind pink hair. If enough people in chat really want to switch to pink hair, but... Yep, those eyes. The soulless monster eyes.
No.
And we were as pasty as possible. And also a nerdo fat.
Chat chose the
I
worst
wasn't happy
I
with
know.
all of these choices either, Kinu, but you gotta go with what they say.
Next run, we're doing pink hair, though. I will hear no quarrels.
I don't have to go with anything anyone says. I can disobey people if I want. I'm my own individual. I'm a free person.
I mean,
Just because you bow to the wills of the masses doesn't mean I have to quake Rin.
well, yes, that's true, but nonetheless, for this particular stream, those are the rules. So,
Fuck the rules.
you guys think we should go with red eyes or pink eyes instead?
Red eyes, because that would contrast the most. Pink works too, though.
There's no real red. It doesn't look like it's more brown.
I think red shows up if you use a different eye set.
Well, we can't do that, right?
Mm-hmm. We have to have the soulless fucking pits.
17. I mean, that's more brown.
A little higher.
Just gets
There was like a really
browner
pinkish
than
color.
green.
Where'd that go? Damn it. There we go. That's it.
Somewhere
There
around
we go.
there. It's more purple, but it's a bit pink. You think we
think
should go
this
with
is-
that?
Yeah, I like that.
I mean,
What do you
honestly,
guys
it's
think?
purple, but sure.
I think it's as pink as we're gonna get because the eyes are too dark.
Kinu, is there one concession that we can make that would make you happier without totally changing this?
Please make the eyes smaller.
Well, you can't change the eyes without changing the whole face.
Then no, there is not a concession you could make.
All right, we'll do a revote on the eyes, but I feel fairly confident that people are going to vote to keep eye color 1. So, let's revote 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah, there will be multiple characters because we're going to be playing this multiple times to get all the different endings, so...
Oh, are you?
Yeah, I'm making a guide for all 5 main paths. I could make a Steve path. I don't think anybody would be interested in that, though.
Fuck Steve, he's like Jerry.
No,
No, he's actually great. I
Steve
fucking
is
love
wonderful.
I don't know I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Don't
Steve.
insult.
You'll meet Steve.
Don't insult Steve. He's extremely powerful.
Oh yeah, I'll show you the colors again. There's 1, 2, not colors, the eyes, 3, and 4. 1 is still winning with 3 votes. We've got 1 vote for 2,
yes.
1 vote for 4, and 2 votes for 3.
My phone. Damn it.
JK voted 4, but is changing it to 2. So, okay, 1 and 3 are now tied with 3 votes each, and number 2 has 2 votes. 4 has 0.
Well, clearly we know what we must do, Kinu.
What?
Vote.
Did you vote? Yeah, you're allowed to vote. I can't vote, but you can vote.
Oh, I'm not voting, but... Well, I'm not voting on the poll, but my vote goes to not number 1, if number 1 is the hideous one, like I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay, so then you're voting for 3.
Yeah, I guess I'm voting for 3.
Which is this one on screen right now.
3 looks just fine. And I don't want to ruin a beautiful thing, Ark. I want to ruin the opposite of beautiful.
I mean, at some point we will create a character with those eyes, I think.
I mean, we could do the big soulless eyes for one of the characters.
I'll kill you, Sighans! No, I won't. That's a lie.
Oh boy. Okay, 3 is actually the winner, it turns out.
Yay!
By a couple votes.
Yay!
I guess we have a somewhat different crowd. Are we keeping this eye color, or should we change it?
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
I mean, that
like
looks
that
pretty
color.
good, actually.
She kind of looks like a snake.
I think that fits his body type better, too. Alright, MJ Holkachan is ready to start.
Ready for
semester.
action!
I should
wait, I
probably
forgot
turn the
one
music
thing.
back on. Oh god, why is it skipping?
I mean,
Stop
it's fine,
skipping.
it's-
What are you doing, game? That was weird.
Did you actually hit that?
No, I didn't hit
Did you
anything.
fast forward?
I didn't do anything.
That was weird.
It was.
That was creepy.
How would I have auto skip on? I didn't hit anything yet. Well, anyway.
It might have been like a key.
Yeah, the game summoned Odd Me, and now he's... I hope that didn't happen. Alright.
Oh no.
Let me just finish my coffee and we'll start. Hold on. It all started about 3 years ago, on my 13th birthday. I was playing tag in the back garden with my friends, but when I tried to jump out of the way of the girl who was chasing me, I jumped so high I flew all the way over the hedge. At first, I couldn't believe it was real. No one else could either. Within a few minutes, they'd all convinced themselves that nothing unusual had happened. Then the next day, a strange old woman showed up at my doorstep to offer me the choice for my future. And now here I am, 16 and on my way to Iris Academy, an actual school for magic. The school lies in a hidden valley in the Green Mountains, about 150 miles from my home in New Hampshire. My parents drove me out here, but we've already said our goodbyes. I asked them to drop me off at the outskirts of the school grounds so I could walk the rest of the way on my own. I knew Dad would cry and make a fuss over me before letting me go. I didn't want my new classmates to see me for the first time looking like that. Actually, I'm surprised Dad agreed. He's always been a little overprotective. Maybe he's finally recognizing I'm not a little kid anymore. Anyway, it means I have to carry my own suitcases, which contain all that I have to my name for the next 9 months. Oh, Razio's back. Not many clothes, because we'll be wearing school uniforms all the time, but I have some books, pictures of my friends and family, and decorations for my new room. There it is, up ahead! The campus looks more like a very posh boarding school than a home for wizards and witches. Pretty buildings, lots of trees, wide open spaces. Summer is still lingering here. The leaves haven't yet started to turn. I walk a little faster, feeling slightly too warm in this long robe and cape. Flower beds and arches stretch out around me. So many doors and windows, and they all look the same. There are 3 residential halls for girls and 3 for boys. I've been accepted to Horse Hall, which is for adventurous girls, whatever that means. The other 2 halls are the Butterflies, who are probably girly girls, and the Snakes. I'm not sure who would want to be a snake. I'd much rather be a horse. Unfortunately, I'm not exactly sure where Horse Hall is. I have a letter about freshman orientation. Where did I put it? I look down at my suitcase while I walk, trying to remember which pocket I stuck the letter into, and suddenly I bump into someone. Oops, sorry. He's an older man in school robes with no hall symbol on them, which means he's probably a professor. This is not a good first impression. Sorry, sir.
A new student, I see. And what might your name be?
He is British, by the way. He has a lovely voice, dark and rich with a refined British accent, and he doesn't seem to be too angry with me. I relax a little. MJ Hokachan, sir. I just got here. I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be. My voice trails off as I notice he's no longer looking at me. Instead, he's paging through the large book he was carrying.
Miss Hulk-chan, is it? Wild Seed. How unsurprising.
Wild?
By the way, screen share...
The screen share not working?
No, did it?
Okay, I was about to worry for a minute there.
More than likely, a complete waste of my time. You have no idea how much you have been given, and you will throw it all away.
He scribbles something into the book, then slams it shut.
10 demerits. Not a promising start. Pay more attention to your studies than you do to where you are walking, Miss Hulku-chan, or you'll find yourself expelled from this academy before the new year.
With a snap of his wrist, he wraps his cape around him and stalks away. I haven't even started school yet, and already one of my teachers hates me?
I'm going to murder you.
You're in a very murderous mood today. After a bit of looking around, I found the way into the girls' dormitories and located my hall. There are 9 doors in this hall, only one of which is labeled bathroom. If each bedroom has at least 2 girls in it. Well, I hope that's a big bathroom. My own letter informed me I would have 2 roommates, but didn't tell me their names or anything else about them. I haven't seen anyone wearing a horse insignia. All I can do is find my room and wait for them to show up. Here it is, room 3. I open the door and pick up my suitcases. Walking inside, I find a fairly ordinary-looking bedroom. No skulls or drippy candles or blacklight posters on the walls. No incense or crystals anywhere. Unless they just haven't had time to unpack yet. A girl who had been sitting on one of the beds stands up. Tolling, you want to take her, I guess?
Hello?
Yeah, I'll do her.
Hello?
You're a horse! Rude, MJ! I didn't mean that the way it sounded. Hi, I'm MJ. Are you my roommate?
One of them. I'm Ellen. That's Virginia's bed, but she went out to talk to somebody.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Virginia, the state, I mean. I'm not sure where Virginia the girl is from.
I tilt my head. You don't have much of a southern accent.
It's not that far south, and my family wasn't from there. What about you?
New Hampshire, not too far from here. Are all these books yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely have more lag than Keen.
There aren't any computers here, so I brought my old encyclopedias. Huh?
The quality of your audio went down also for some reason. You want to try
Really?
quitting the call? No, wait, you sound normal again now. Let's keep going, try it.
Yeah, I think that might just be Skype because my internet's been really stable. I don't know what's wrong.
Who knows?
And these are the textbooks for the classes I would be taking this year if I hadn't... Oh, at my other school, if I hadn't left.
You must be a really good student.
Not really. I probably wouldn't even open them. But I didn't know what I'd need, and I didn't want to not need something and not have it. These books are everything I could find out about magic, the real kind, now that I know it's real.
Yeah, isn't it great? We're gonna be witches just like in the movies.
Oh, good. You're Wild Seed, too.
Yeah, I think that delay is a bit long. Kinu, is that... Are you getting it earlier? Or did Kinu disappear?
Huh, what?
Okay, no, you are there. It seems like tolling has a longer delay than you.
Yeah?
Weird. I'm gonna click it, and
Verbal delay?
then, I'm gonna count to 3, and then when I click 3, when I get to 3, I'm gonna click it, and then you guys both tell me when you see the next message. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
Now.
Okay,
Wow, yeah, that took a while.
so I don't really have a delay.
You have a massive delay.
Are you getting an audio delay?
There's no audio in screen share. Are you
That's-
looking at the stream or screen share?
I'm looking at screen share.
There's a long delay, like, you heard when Kinu said now, right?
I said it like right before she did.
No, you said
But
it
it didn't
after
come
her.
through.
Okay, let's try it again.
No, I said it before her.
What's this wild seed mean?
It must be delaying my
All
audio.
right, let's try this again, and I'm gonna save here also. Yeah, maybe it's an audio thing. Okay, so 1,
'Cause,
2.
like, seriously, I said it right before she did, and you guys keep pausing.
Okay, so yeah, that sounds like an audio thing. All right, hold on. So we'll try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, I just saw it.
Okay, I couldn't tell with that one, but it did still sound like you were after Kinu.
Again? Crap. I don't know what that is then.
That's really weird.
It's not like this usually when we're doing other stuff.
Not as far as I can tell. Alright, well, let's try continuing, and we'll see if it's bearable or not. Chat, how bad is the delay for you, or whatever it actually is? But we'll continue for now. What does wild seed mean? Who wants this character?
Do you want to be Virginia or?
Kinu, do you want her? I can do her,
No.
I guess.
You're
Alright.
doing her.
Well, she's got dreadlocks, so time to pull out my terrible Rasta accent, I guess. It means your parents weren't magic, so you're like a wildflower.
Oh God, no!
That's terrible and racist. I shouldn't do that. Alright, I need a voice for this character.
Absolutely.
What kind of voice?
She's from the same area you are in New Hampshire.
A
She's from
Boston accent, I guess? I'll give her a
Northeast,
Boston
so-
accent. It means your parents weren't magic,
There
so
we
you're
go.
like a wildflower. She holds out her hand for me to shake. Me, my family's all magical, so I always know I'd be a witch. I'm Virginia. She has a pretty strong grip. MJ, pleasure to meet ya. It's actually probably more Brooklyn than Boston, but whatever. Is it a problem being wild? I met a professor and he was sort of rude about it. A professor? Shaggy black hair, big nose. Yeah, I sort of bumped into him. See you, Badala. Too bad about that. Oh no, now you'll be on Grabby's blacklist. The professor grabs girls? Oh wait, that's Ellen. That's you trolling.
Oh, it's doing a thing. There we go. The professor grabs girls?
No, that's his name, Professor Grabina. He hates me. I think it is developing into a walking accent, maybe. He hates everybody, so it doesn't make much difference. Don't worry about it. Nobody cares if you're a born witch or not really. And everybody's scared of Grabby. He's a monster. William warned me about him. Who's William? My bigger brother. He's a senior. Donald's a freshman like us. They're in Wolf Hall. But enough about boys. What sports do you play? What do you like?
I like softball, but I'm better at volleyball.
Good strong arms. Me, I prefer soccer. What about you, MJ? I guess I'm mostly best at track. I like to run. Your legs, her arms, and my fighting spirit. We're the total package. Go horses!
Are there sports teams for Wizard? Oh God, what does that say?
Wizards here.
Wizards here.
Not exactly. There's bounders, but there's not a real sport. But there is a gym, and we can start our own sports team if we have to, right, MJ? I guess. I'm gonna try something so I can read the text better. Tell me if that works. Is that just a black screen?
No, that loaded.
What?
Okay,
What?
it's working.
Now it's a black screen.
The screen share. Oh, wait, now it appeared.
Nope, there we go.
It's a black screen again.
Nope, there it is. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna lower the bitrate some more
Go
in
back and
the,
forth.
in the stream and see if that helps. God damn, what is it about this game? I don't understand.
It's cursed.
Why?
The Macbeth of Quakerin Stream.
So Macbeth is not actually cursed.
So you don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do.
You don't
Alright.
know anything,
Back to that.
you pleb. That's right, you're a pleb.
Alright, let's hope that works. Sorry, I'm rolling you over, aren't I? I'll let you unpack. Come on, Ellen, I'll introduce you to my brothers.
Huh? Okay.
Alright, Jet, should we stay here and unpack? Or should we go meet them too?
Dramatic first choices.
So dramatic. I mean, this will change the course of everything very clearly. I'm assuming we can vote for this. If there's something that we need to do to follow the path guides, let me know.
No, seriously, this choice has nothing. The only thing it changes is for other paths.
Alrighty. Alright, we want to meet them. Let's meet the bros. I want to meet them too! The only wizard I've met so far was that horrible professor. I can unpack later. I hate unpacking too. I made my mom do it.
Fuck unpacking!
Shall we?
Do you still want me to come?
Why wouldn't I? Come on! Virginia leads us unerringly through the maze of school hallways to one of the boys' sections. Need a hand, ladies? No, I'm just looking for... Suddenly, a water balloon flies out of an open door and smacks into the side of Virginia's head. Donald!
Yes! Perfect shot!
The two boys exchange high fives.
Woo!
This is my brother Donald, the complete dork. You are going to be in so much trouble.
What are you gonna do, urchin? Tell Mom on me? She's not here!
I don't have to do anything. You'll end up in detention by the end of the week just by being you. Look at me, I'm all wet.
Well, you're a witch now, right? Magic yourself dry! Ow!
Come
on,
on.
Luke.
Donald returns to his room, followed by the other boy, who bumps into the doorframe briefly on his way out of sight. Who's this?
If I had to guess, it is probably her other brother.
Other brother.
Yes. It is her other brother.
Hey Razio, you want to jump into the Skype call? We could use another person, probably. Is Skull still here? Also Skull, either of you. Is that a yes, Skull?
Voices. All of them.
I'm just gonna invite both of you to call.
What is that sound?
I think it's working.
That was weird.
Don't be so rude to Skull, darling. He's a fine noise, just the same as any of the rest of us.
It's true.
No, I heard like a clicking sound. I just heard like a clicking noise from the kitchen.
Weird.
I'm hearing dog noises from the kitchen.
Alright, Skull, you want to do this, whoever this is?
Sure, why not? V, is that you?
Boy, hey.
I think that's still you.
Is it?
I think.
Yep, that's you, fabulous
Hey.
Mr.
pretty boy guy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, V, all moved in. Are you what?
Thanks to Donald and his new best friend.
Hey!
Ah, poor thing. Here, let me see.
He holds out his hand and a gust of hot air blows through the corridor, melting away the droplets of water that clung to Virginia's hair. Aren't you going to introduce us? Right. Guys, this is William, my good brother. Virginia grabs Ellen's hand and drags her forward. And these are my new roommates, Ellen and MJ.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
You too.
Yeah, there's a massive delay with you talking. I don't know what the deal is.
You keep an eye on V now. She's a little scamp. She'll get you into trouble.
Brother.
Is that your nickname? V? No, that's just what William calls me. Which is better than what Donald calls me. Trust me.
AKA the exact definition of a nickname.
I use my whole name. It's not that long.
You kids should probably run along. Freshman orientation's tomorrow, and you'll have a busy week ahead of you. Not to mention, initiation.
Initiation? Yeah, here's the weird thing, though. When I was testing it with tolling earlier, it was fine.
Maybe it's my fault.
No. I don't think so.
These
Because
are
the delay's
questions.
fine for Skull, too. Also, that's weird. We'll have to do another test sometime, but anyway, this is good enough to continue for this session, so.
These are the mysteries. You'll find out.
I suppose he's right. We should get back to our room. I still have to unpack. Tomorrow we start learning magic!
I think I just changed his voice every time I had a line.
That's okay.
And that in and of itself can be a voice.
Yeah. At 9 a.m. on Monday morning, all the freshmen are gathered in the gymnasium wearing capes and robes, just like me. But they're not completely like me. One boy has furry ears and a long fluffy tail. Oh my god, furries!
Neko.
One girl has glittering wings!
Jesus Christ.
Oh my
They
God.
glitter. And that girl looks like a vampire. Is that what it means to be a born witch? Being something other than human? Virginia looks normal, but she could be hiding something under her robes. No, that's just silly. The muttering and shuffling of students drops off as someone steps up to the podium. Hello, my little flower buds. Welcome to Iris Academy. I start to applaud, but freeze as I realize that no one else is. Then Virginia beside me picks up the clapping loudly. Soon the whole room is cheering. The witch holds up her hands and the room settles back into silence. My name is Professor Potsdam, and I will be one of your instructors in the ways of magic. For some of you, this is the beginning of an adventure such as you never imagined. For others, this is only the next step in a journey you've been expecting all your lives. At Iris Academy, we teach spelling using the pentachromatic system. Red magic is forceful, but not necessarily violent. Blue is the color of transformation and change. Green is the color of life and the world of plants and animals. White magic affects the mind and spirit, and black magic is contained within physical objects. Your palette should contain at least a few dabs of every magical color, but a beautiful painting doesn't need every shade. It's style that matters. You all have different strengths, different talents. Here at Iris Academy, we embrace that diversity and tailor your education to your needs. Choose your schedule to focus your personal talents. Don't try to become a reflection of your classmates. Follow your own star, wherever it may lead you. That is the way in which you are all alike. You each have your own future, and I know you'll make us proud. Her starry-eyed way of speaking reminds me a little bit of my old school's guidance counselor, but she certainly seems nicer than Professor Grabiner. I wonder what classes she teaches. You have been divided into halls to help you make friends with classmates who share similar interests. For the girls, we have the adventurous horses, the charming butterflies, and the mysterious snakes.
Snakes are mysterious.
So mysterious.
Snakes are adorable.
They are pretty
They're
adorable.
charming.
elongated
Depends on the
nerves.
snakes, but some of them are pretty adorable.
I
Each
love
group-
pythons.
Each group claps as their name is called. The horse is louder than the others, or perhaps that's just because I'm sitting with more of them. For the boys, we have the daring wolves, the elegant falcons, and the eldritch toads. The eldritch toads? I'm not sure what eldritch means, but toad sounds even worse than snakes.
I love snakes.
I hope you all become good friends, not just in each hall and not just in your year, but throughout the whole academy. But most importantly, I hope you'll get to know and trust your roommates, so that by the end of the year, you'll be able to work as a team for your final exams.
Work together.
And I know you're all looking forward to your exams. Yes?
Your voice keeps changing.
No idea.
Whoa.
I'm still
Suddenly,
trying to figure out what I want to do with her.
I think you're trying to go for some sort of Dumbledore-y thing,
I'm trying.
but it's not quite working.
It's not quite exact. That's exactly what is
Dumbledore.
happening.
Dumbledore?
The Dumbledore.
Audience
Dumbledore?
predictably groans. For testing purposes, your instructors will regularly set you practical challenges in the school dungeons. The school has dungeons?
What
Yes,
kind
of
of
course.
dungeons?
Each task has many possible solutions. You will need to make creative use of the spells you've chosen to learn, so think ahead about what might be useful and how. Okay, are you all ready for magic?
Yeah!
Open up your diaries and begin penciling in your schedule. Excuse me.
That was bullshit. I thought it would be more fantabulous.
It's not a diary, it's a journal.
I need to
name
choose.
Of the game is
Yeah.
Magical Diary.
No, it's a
so-
journal! I need to choose which classes to attend this week. There are
Okay.
classes for each kind of magic, plus general studying, which sounds boring, and gym class, which I've always liked. I can always also schedule free time to relax and unwind. For most of my others, I assume this is just explaining things you can explain better, Doling.
Yeah, I can when we get to the thing.
You get smart, get good.
Yeah, this is explaining gameplay mechanics.
We're gonna be so swole by the end of this, you won't even know.
Okay. Let's
So, first
save.
things first.
Get paid, get laid, Gatorade.
Okay, here's my opinion. Red mages have the sweetest outfits, so we should be a red mage.
Well, Toling has
Mages don't get
has
different
paths
outfits.
planned for us. So.
Excuse me, have you never played Final Fantasy? Have you never
I
seen
have
a
played
red
Final
mage?
Fantasy,
A
but
red
these are not
mage
the
is
same
sick
kind of red.
ass
that
hats.
that is a different universe.
Sick
Red
ass
mages in
Look,
hats.
the red mages have sick ass hats in Final Fantasy, but this is not Final Fantasy.
Yeah, red mages in Magical Diary are black mages in Final Fantasy.
It's
And-
weird that way.
Fine.
May
So,
at least
so Toling, why don't you explain what's going on here?
So every week you have to take a certain amount of classes. Or you could literally sleep the whole first week if you wanted to.
I mean, that sounds fun.
But first week you're gonna pick blue for the first day, and then on the fourth take gym. That'll be a prerequisite to something we'll see later.
So only the second day and the fourth day are definites.
Yeah, just take those, and then we're gonna be working on green magic for this run.
So everything
So-
else green.
Yeah, for the first month we have to pick up some of the other classes, but we'll do that like once a week.
Okay. So does this look good then?
Yep, and then by the next week we will have a break day. So
All
here we go.
right. Blue magic. Uh-oh. This is one of his classes.
Mill about all you like. It's your own time you're wasting. I have no objections to failing the lot of you at the next exam.
My God, man, you are so Snape. A flurry of robes as students scramble for seats.
Here you will be learning the subtle art of blue magic. At least some of you will. I thoroughly expect this subject to go over some of your heads.
Too bad.
Blue is the color of change. That is, altering what is already there. Not creating, not destroying. It is commonly used in conjunction with other magical styles in order to perform alchemic transmutations and other alterations of essence. Blue magic can also be used to change the effects of an existing spell, to cast or dispel illusions, or to change locations without movement through intervening space. For a
Teleporting.
skilled
Yeah,
blue
teleporting.
magician, reality is fluid. All things can be changed. Yet few minds are capable of grasping the true range of possibilities and returning to the planet that's as cool and blue as me. We'll see what you're worth.
Success! I returned to my room to flop on my bed. That's a good reason to go back to your room. Just felt like some bed flopping.
I love bed flopping.
Ellen's already here, sitting at her desk.
Hi, MJ. What did you think of class today?
Hey, that didn't have delay.
What the hell? Isn't it exciting?
It's okay, I guess. It's not really what I expected. Thought we'd be waving wands and reading old scrolls. Sounds like it'll take a while before we can do anything big, but I guess that's why we have school.
I'll have you know I'm a hip, cool teacher for the new era. We
I like it
learn
better this-
interpretively.
I like it better this way. Starting off with the theory behind the magic. It makes everything... Sorry. It makes... I can't read the tiny screen. It makes it into something real. Something I can use instead of just a dream.
Is there a way to enlarge the screen share?
I don't know. Is there a way to enlarge my fucking eyes?
Other people haven't really had too many problems reading it, but
You could use
I
it.
write small, so this is not a problem for me.
I'm just like, every time.
I mean, it's super tiny for me. Like, it's a size that I could not read it. So I don't know what you guys did to make it a size that you can, but...
I opened it up to full screen.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that would do it then.
Mm-hmm. Oh crap, hold up, I'm cleaning my glasses.
That's quite
That was
alright.
part of the problem.
I've spent my whole life dreaming about something like this happening to me. I wondered if that would make if that's what makes a wild seed talent wanting it so badly. What about you?
Yeah, delay's gone.
What the hell?
No, I didn't really think much about magic growing up. I saw it in the movies and it looked like fun, but it wasn't something that mattered to me. I'm not super smart or creative. I haven't liked fairies since I was 8. I never wanted to be a goth. I was totally
you a goth
surprised when I found out I could be a witch. Because, as we all know, goths are
Ghosts
magic.
Really witches.
All goths are actually witches.
Guys,
winner.
I'm gonna blow your mind here. I don't think MJ's very smart.
What? Nah, she's just been smoking too much MJ.
I guess
Mary
we-
Jane?
That's where the name comes from. It's like we were talking about something about weed when we created the character.
Oh, marijuana. I get it now. That's
I
okay.
still,
It's
I still
a
can't
thing.
help but think of Peter Parker swinging in.
Well, I was just thinking about Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean that's also a thing.
I couldn't think of any other reason that would happen to someone like me.
Well, it's random, right? Wild means we got lucky.
Even when it's supposed to be random, usually some people are more likely to get picked up than others.
I stretch out on the bed, enjoying the feeling of having my feet free from shoes, and stare up at the ceiling. Anyway, it can only happen to people who really want it, or we wouldn't have to make the choice.
That's true, but I can't imagine what sort of person would say no.
I don't know. It's not a very interesting ceiling now that I look at it. I suppose most ceilings aren't very interesting, but I never spent much time staring up at mine at home. Oh, MJ, you're really high, aren't you? After school, I'd be playing games, or hang out with friends, or doing homework, or smoking weed, or watching television. I didn't go to bed until I was ready to sleep. Should we decorate the ceiling?
What? The ceiling?
It's so boring. We could paint it like a sky with clouds. Or maybe cover it up with stars and make them glow, or put posters up there or something.
Ark, the big eyes scare me.
I
don't want to be spooked by Magical Diary.
Yeah. I don't want something over my head while I'm sleeping. What if it fell down?
I guess you'd wake up with a poster on your face. I don't know. It's just an idea.
That poster is going to be an NSFW poster, and it's going to be right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to cover the whole ceiling, you should probably ask Virginia what she thinks. It's her room too.
What about what you think?
Well, I don't want something that would fall or make a mess. If you tried to paint the ceiling, it might drip all over everything.
Nah.
If you learn enough blue magic, you might be able to use that to decorate it with illusions.
That's a really good idea.
Thanks. What would you like to make it look like?
Something pretty.
Okay. I don't know, something pretty or relaxing. I guess. The sky, flowers, an ocean. Maybe you could have a whole aquarium screensaver thing up there. Oh man.
So stoned. That makes all the more sense.
It makes so much more sense if she's high. If she's not, this doesn't make any sense.
Like her suitcase is just half full of weed.
No, it's entirely full of weed. That's all that's in there.
You gotta make your voice sound very far
Well,
out.
since she didn't bring any other clothes, I guess.
Far out.
That sounds cute.
Ellen says as she tries to ignore the smell of the smoke.
I have no idea how to do that yet, though. There's no rush. The school year's only just beginning. There's plenty more weed to smoke.
Green magic, baby.
When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Hello, little seedlings. Please take your seats. Today you're going to learn about green magic, the magic of life. This is a very important skill for any witch or wizard to have, especially when you get to be a certain age. Your body is a garden to be cared for. With proper tending, it could last you for centuries.
Green magic is the magic of Botox.
Slowly, carefully, you must encourage your subjects to grow in the direction you prefer. Be patient, and the rose vines will lose their thorns and twine around you.
Run the direction that is the most erect.
One of the students makes a scoffing noise.
I'll take this douchebag, actually.
Okay.
If it can heal, then it can kill. What happens if you force something to grow the wrong way quickly?
Why would you want to do that?
Because you don't like the life standing in front of you.
Well, if that's your plan, I can look forward to working with you for a very long time.
If you know what I mean.
Life has its own flow. You can change it, but the harder you push, the more energy you'll need. To cause a great change in an instant takes immense power.
I can't stop thinking if any of these lines has innuendos.
So you'd better get started! Success!
One green magic. Yay!
There don't seem to be any teachers assigned to the gym, just a bunch of equipment that everyone can use. I see several large rubber balls.
Yeah, there's no teachers here because there's 2 teachers. They didn't make sprites for any other class.
It's just you and me, Potsdam.
Yep.
If I can organize some people together,
I'm
maybe
sure
we
there
can
was
play
supposed to be
Prison
one.
Ball. Why are we playing Prison Ball?
I'm
this
sure there
point-
was supposed to be more teachers.
Yeah,
They just
also-
didn't have the funds to pay the concept artist.
Yeah. When we started, when we got off to a false start and it didn't work, I mentioned the Star Wipes several times. But yes, the Star Wipes are fantastic and everywhere.
You know,
Yeah,
in
what
the
is
data-
Prison Ball, by the way? I've never heard of
I
it.
don't know. I've never heard of it either.
In
Is
the
it
data
kickball?
of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, there is a Triforce screen wipe that is never used in the game. I just
Huh.
wanted to tell you guys that.
All right.
That makes me sad. That
Who-
sounds cool.
Who is this?
Oh, that is our...
Is this fucker?
Yeah, it's that fucker. Who wants to be that fucker?
Hello there.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, boy.
I turned to see who's speaking. Who or what is that? My
That's our
God,
boyfriend.
it's blue and it has wings.
That's gonna be our boyfriend.
Sweet.
Do you love him?
He's gorgeous.
I just want to give someone the glorious voice.
He's dressed like a student, but I'm sure I didn't see him at orientation. I would have noticed.
Yeah, no shit, really.
What do we do?
Be racist or pretend he's normal?
So pretend not to be racist?
What do we do? It really does not
Oh,
matter.
we can vote for this? Okay.
Mhm.
What do we do, chat?
Those are some mighty fine purple wings you got there.
I like your wings.
What's up, baby John? Want to hear about my animes?
All right, we're gonna pretend not to be racist. Hello? Determined to be polite, I hold out my hand for him to shake. He takes hold of it, but then he bows over it instead.
My name's Damien, and you are...
MJ. I don't remember seeing you at orientation.
That's because I'm not a freshman.
Oh, that makes sense.
Don't worry, you're not expected to recognize all the upperclassmen on site. Yet. That's next week.
Right. I'm not sure if he's teasing me or not, but I'd rather just let it go over my head and be done with it. He sighs.
Ah, I suppose it was too much for me to hope for.
What is?
No, it's alright. I understand. You've already heard the rumors.
What rumors?
Double
It's
fuck.
two question marks.
I've been here 3 days. What fucking rumors?
They say that I'm cursed, doomed to be evil. All because of what I look like. All because of what I look like. I can't help the way I was born.
So he's a tiefling.
Be glad you weren't a slave.
Actually, he says he's a changeling later on.
I'm
Well-
like,
He's basically tiefling.
I'm compulsively flipping my hair back as I saw. As I
You
saw these
have
guys.
to. You can't do it without it.
Oh, but now girls like you won't even talk to me. You hate me on sight.
We didn't do anything, dude.
Dude, we don't even know you.
That's not it.
I feel like we're already trying to be guilt tripped.
It seems like no matter what I do, I make things worse. It's not your fault, MJ. You didn't do anything wrong. This guy just is paranoid.
I'm a fucking tool.
I've just never seen anyone like you before, so I didn't want to stare. I don't know anything about you. I'm new at all this.
You mean you're a wild seed? Don't worry, I won't hold it against you. That wouldn't be very fair of me.
When
would
that
it?
seed grows, it's time to deflower.
No, I guess not. Is it really a problem, being wild? My roommate says it doesn't matter, but somebody else was mean about it. I'm not sure it's a good idea to mention the professor by name. I don't want to sound like I'm accusing him.
Oh, it's always the way of the world. People can be cruel to others who are different. Well, I'm an upperclassman, so if anyone gives you trouble about it, just let me know. I'll scare him off for you.
Thanks, I think.
You'd better get on with your physical training. You'll need your strength next week.
What happens next week?
Oh, you'll find out.
The sex.
Pretty much, yeah. He winks at me and walks off to the sports equipment office where they have the large
Dynamite.
rubber balls.
Dynamite.
What a strange boy. His mood seemed to change so quickly. Or do I only think that because he looks so strange? Am I racist?
I may be
No,
racist.
I'm just sexy, baby.
He looks unusual, certainly, but not ugly. Not at all.
Exactly, baby.
Aw.
Taking Jim!
So are there going to be any characters in which I can effectively use the glorious voice?
What is the glorious voice?
The very gentleman kind of thing? Yeah, before.
Oh, there's probably another one coming up. There's
Alright.
a couple coming up, actually. I remembered.
In the late afternoon, I'm sitting on my bed.
perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah, you can use
Okay, I
that
need to
for
say for a
Jacob.
moment,
He's coming up.
I hope to God that none of my characters show up.
Alright. In the late afternoon, I'm sitting on my bed with a magazine when I hear a groan. Ugh. She drops her notebook on the floor, causing it to shed a couple of loose pages. What's the matter? Oh, nothing. Just school. She falls backward onto the bed and kicks off her shoes, letting them arc off in different directions. I hate school. Sitting still, taking notes, listening to lectures about things I know already and never need to know anyway. Blah! Well, you don't have to go to class every day. You were taking it easy today, huh? No, I was doing gym. Same difference. Anyway, it's different for you. If I goof off, my brothers will catch me. Not that I care what Donald thinks.
Yeah, who cares about that Trump?
But William is different? He's a good guy. He's always looked out for me. Where are you guys from, anyway? Massachusetts! Spelled wrong. Salem? No, Springfield. But were there really witches in Salem? Sure, there still are, but I know what you mean. A lot of magical people are really connected to their homes. We tend to build a tower and defend it. If things go wrong at home, you fix them. Not so keen on moving. When times were bad for witches and wizards in Europe, they just hid better. They didn't go to America with the early colonies, not in big settlements anyway. And no wizards from Africa went there at all. So the only proper magical people around were the natives, and by the time of Salem, they didn't want much to do with the colonists. Then, a couple of kids came out wild seed, there wasn't anybody to control them. So, the witches they hanged were real? No. It was only those kids who were witches, but they didn't know it. When they started doing real magic, they were just as scared as the village people. So, they blamed other people when the preachers told them to. It was the other people who got hanged. Hard luck on them. Anyway, we have school now, so that sort of thing doesn't happen. I guess it's important to go to school, huh? Yeah.
She looks so pissed about that.
Success!
So if you grow up with a religion that says witchcraft is horrible, how is that going to work
Success!
out? Turn out to actually be a witch.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I learned a new spell. Diagnosis! After dinner, I'm walking back to my room when I notice the door is already open. I peek through the gap to see who's inside. It's Ellen. She's folding up some clothing, probably putting her laundry away.
Oh, the people.
Wait a minute, that's Virginia's dresser she's opening. Why is Ellen rummaging around in our roommate's stuff? I haven't made a sound. She doesn't know I'm here yet. Vote for this?
Yeah.
Alright, do we ask her what she's doing or find Virginia?
Are you bitches? Why are you rooting through that dress?
Yo, what are you doing? What are you doing? My weed's in there. I mean,
My
My magic,
my
my magic leaves. They're in there. Don't touch.
My
entire
magical
life,
MJ.
Don't eat the cookies you see in there. Don't eat the cookies.
my entire life savings is in that.
All right, we're
small
asking her
little
what she's
envelope.
doing.
We wish the life savings was in there. Then we could buy the furry ear.
Yeah. If you want to know something, why not just ask? What are you doing?
Sorry, I didn't see you there. Just tidying up a little.
Yes, but isn't that Virginia's stuff?
Yes,
Why are you tidying up her things?
because she doesn't do it herself.
She's making you be her maid?
No!
At this point, Virginia returns to our shared room. Hey, you guys, what's up? Why are you making poor Ellen into your slave? Huh?
She's not!
Just what is going on here? I shake my head. I think I'm obviously confused about something. I'm too high to understand any of this.
She saw me putting away some of your clothes.
Ow, it was you who's been doing that?
I'm sorry, I hate messy rooms.
No, it's my fault. I'm not very good at picking up after myself. Mom always does it for me at home. Still, I didn't think it was too bad yet. We've only been here a week.
I hate having things being out of place. It makes me really nervous.
Oh boy, an OCD roommate. I don't know. What am I doing? It's alright, I got Cockney accent now. I don't know if what. Oh fuck! Now I'm stuck in the Cockney accent. Hold on a second. Put the water in the coffee. All right. Put the water in the coffee. Okay. I don't know if I can make things perfect all the time. We all have to live together for a year without driving each other crazy. How can we work this out?
Vote time!
Does this matter? No?
No,
Vote.
just vote for it.
Alright, everyone maintain their own space! Ellen should teach Virginia, or Virginia should pay Ellen.
Which roommate do you want to piss off?
Ourselves. Can we do that?
Don't worry, I'll clean everything.
I'll clean everything since you fucking can't, Virginia.
Looks like people are saying Ellen should teach Virginia.
Yay!
This room is gonna be as clean as a.
You said you didn't know if you could keep things clean. But that's probably because you don't know how. If Ellen teaches you how to clean a room properly and gives you reminders, I'm sure you can do it.
Get into our calendar.
I suppose. It's not a perfect compromise, but it's hard to reach a perfect agreement between three different people.
I know.
Like two.
Balance
One
of
of them's
fucking
kind of-
cookies. I mean, Jesus.
That is the easy solution, Cake. I'm awakened early on Saturday morning by a tap at the door followed by a faint hissing sound. What's going on? I stumble out of bed to find that 3 envelopes have been pushed under the door to our room, each marked with one of our names.
7 days.
Hey, money's here! Each envelope contains $5, the weekly spending allowance for Iris Academy students.
If it's our money, why can't they just give it to us all at once?
It's my money. I need it now.
I guess they don't trust us not to spend it all at once and then run out and complain. Excuse me.
You alright?
Yeah, I just burped for some reason.
Oh, this means I can get a foot long from Subway. Yeah.
That means we can get 2 foot longs.
Well, that might teach people to plan ahead.
This way still teaches people to plan ahead. If you want to buy anything really cool, you gotta save up. But you're missing the important part. It's Saturday, and that means a trip to the mall.
Time to go.
Mall
empty
day!
your wallet.
Mall day!
I
Mall
didn't
day.
think you were a shopaholic. I'm not, but it's great to get out and look at something other than school for a while, isn't it?
Let me tap
Also, they have ice cream. And penny candy. And really big cinnamon cookies. And
we get the idea.
Since I've been there before, I can show you guys around.
I'm sure MJ is thrilled with the idea of nice snacks.
What about studying?
You have plenty of time for that during the week, right, MJ?
Do we go to the mall?
I don't know, do we? Chat?
Actually, it's best we go to the mall.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
Then I can show you
Never
guys the
mind.
store.
Let's go to the mall.
Going to the mall!
Sure, I'd love to go to the mall with you. Great! Ellen?
I guess it's okay, but you ought to have a good breakfast before you eat, or before you look at ice cream.
Eating it is okay, just don't look. Yes, mother!
Yeah, you can eat it, you just can't look at it. Gotta look at the ceiling.
Yep. Students are lining up outside the school waiting for a free seat in one of the shuttle vans that travel between here and Hogsmeade. I mean the local shopping center.
No, it really is a shopping mall. It's not magical.
Oh.
I know.
Come on, we can ride together! Wait a minute! What is it? We're still in uniform. So?
Won't people stare at us because we're all wearing capes?
Nah. Just act natural. It's no big deal. But it's nowhere near Halloween. Since the teachers aren't saying anything, I suppose this is what we're supposed to do.
Could you fucking imagine the person that moves to that town goes to the mall and sees all those fucking kids? Just to be like,
It's like,
What
oh,
the
cosplay
hell?
convention is in town.
is there a cult going on? What the hell?
The mall is not very large or very crowded. At least where I'm standing, witches and wizards easily outnumber shoppers in ordinary clothes, but no one reacts to the sight. I guess if students come here all the time, they get used to it? Okay, that place does coffee and pastries, they have fresh fruit, that one does baked potatoes, there's a gift shop, there's the cafe. Are all these stores magical? Nah, there's only one magic shop here, they sell wands and stuff. I'm going to get a chocolate croissant, what about you?
We are gonna go to the magic store.
Magic store!
Magic store!
With Virginia's vague directions in mind, I set out in search of the magic store.
Magic stuff.
This branch of the mall looks like a dead end. There's only one shop front and it's blacked out with a coming soon sign on the door. But as I get closer, a patch of walls blur and shimmer to reveal a second door, marked with a star. Marvelous magical accoutrement!
Alright.
Oh
let's
my
look
god,
this up.
things to buy.
Yeah, we can't afford anything yet, but it's good to plan
Can we
ahead.
see them if we click, or do we have to just...
No, we'd have to purchase.
Alright, so we can buy glasses, we can buy wacky glasses, protective
Wacky
gear.
glasses are those stupid star-shaped
Oh
ones.
boy, we can get a sextant.
A sextant is the measuring thing.
Yeah, we can get a furry set if we want to be a furry. We can get an amulet, we can get a halo. We can get a tiara, fairy wings and bat wings, a wand, a star wand, and a wiggle wand. Alright, good to know. I mean, I suppose we could buy glasses if we really wanted to.
The thing we're saving up for is actually the amulet.
Okay.
That it gives you a big boost to black magic.
I see.
And then after that, we wouldn't be able to save up for anything else, really, before
Alright,
the end of the year.
well, I guess we're
So-
done browsing.
I mean, we could maybe get glasses next time. It's probably better to save up the money that we don't spend on the amulet,
Yeah,
because there's a lot of other events that cost money during the coming weeks.
alright.
Like you could go to plays and stuff.
Oh, cool. I finished my shopping and joined my fellow students to return to Iris Academy. On Sunday
She tries to
morning...
steal a wiggle wand.
Yeah. Oh, God. It really does sound like, you know.
I know, MJ just sounds like she's high all the time. It makes so much more sense.
On Sunday morning, I
She's
sleep
supposed
in.
to be a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
How is she that dumb at 16?
Yep. There aren't any school activities today that I know of, and I haven't made plans with anyone, so there's nothing else to do. Which makes me realize, miss my family. I'm not used to being completely out of contact like this. There aren't even any phones in the dorm, so I can't call home. Dad promised he and Mom would write, but I haven't received anything. Maybe they were too busy on the first day, or the mail was slow? I'm sure I'll hear from them soon. No phones, no
Years
computers,
later.
no television. Doesn't matter much during the week when I'm busy with classes, but on a day like today, it leaves me feeling restless. Why would you not have those things? Just because you have
There's a
magic
reason.
doesn't mean you have to reject technology. Okay,
No,
there's
there is a reason.
There's
You
an
will
actual
find
reason?
out right later.
Alright.
There's actually a path that explores that reasoning.
I think I'll go outside? It's a beautiful campus. I'm careful to stop when I want to admire something rather than keep walking and risk another collision. But while the flowers and paved walkways are nice, what I'm really looking for is something a little more open. You know, somewhere I can smoke weed without people noticing.
Yeah.
I followed the paths away from the main buildings toward grassy fields. We could play games out here if we borrowed some balls from the gym. I wonder if Virginia was serious about starting a sports team.
Sports team.
Hey, I think I see her up ahead. She's talking to someone I don't know. I hurry to catch up.
You want me to do it?
I mean, I don't know anything about the character. I'm doing a bunch
I'll
of
do
characters
her.
already.
I'll do
so-
her.
Mostly girls again this year, isn't it?
Yeah, both my roommates are. I pause
You
in
can get
mid-step.
boy roommates?
Yeah, wait a minute. What is she talking about? Me and Ellen?
That could be a problem, eventually.
Ellen and I both had wild magic. Is that the problem? Well, maybe more of us should drop out.
The other way would be much more fun.
Maybe for you it would. The winged girl laughs. What on earth are they talking about? This is silly. Spies never hear anything nice. I have no idea what they're discussing, and I shouldn't try to figure it out. I'll only come up with crazy stuff. I'm just gonna walk away.
That is pastel.
She certainly
She's-
is pastel.
She's part sylph, if I remember right.
Alright. At the end of the week, I get the chance to organize my thoughts and my belongings, as well as review the spells I've learned so far.
Yay! You can actually look at the diary, and there's little entries for everything that happened.
Not a diary, it's a journal.
It says diary right there. Right
Lifelong
there.
ambitions. I met an upper-class boy named Damien. He looks like some kind of demon, and apparently other people at school pick on him because of it. I can sort of relate to feeling like an outsider here. Maybe we can be friends. But he said something was going to happen next week and wouldn't tell me about it. Alright, cool. Cool.
And then you can also look at the spells you've learned, which is 1.
Can diagnose things.
Now you can learn that if you have cancer.
Great.
Boy, I love being informed.
Save some money on healthcare, I guess.
Yep. That's the best part of being a witch. Don't have to go to a fucking doctor.
Before we
Go to
continue
the green mage.
into
Yo,
next
does this look
week.
infected? Why do you have bumps all over your arm? Oh my god, that is super cancer.
I'll be right back. I just had to use the restroom.
Alright. So, chat, what do you think so far?
I think it needs more rainbow.
So, what classes are we going to do next week? Alright, well, we're going to do another blue magic next week. And red. We got shit to do. Joker, you're asking about the demerits. That's because we ran it headfirst into one of the two professors. Because we were looking at our stuff like a jackass and not looking where we're walking.
Alright, I'm back, but I have to clean my glasses.
Oh, okay. I actually found something that works really well for that.
Yeah, no, I have wipes that I like.
I actually found these things. We sell them at the volunteer place, or the place they volunteer.
What are they?
They're called Amish cloths.
Amish cloths?
Yeah, they're made by Amish people. Fucking spider off my desk. And they are the weirdest thing. Like, they don't absorb water, but then when you wipe it stuff down with water, it picks up everything, and it's fucking amazing.
Huh.
Glass just looks amazing after you use them.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
They're really
the wipes are good, but they are disposable, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is just, you literally... Sometimes you don't even need water for stuff.
I mean, the wipes are nice because you just use them. You just put them over your glasses once, and then they dry, and you're set. But anyhow, enough glasses talk. Let's move on.
Talk. Podcast.
Glasses talk with Quake and Tooling. Once again, we are all called to the gymnasium first thing Monday morning. Only this time, there are even more people here. Is this a meeting of the whole school? What for? I asked Virginia if she knew what this was about, but she just grinned and said she couldn't tell me.
Alright, time to call the week.
Someone steps up to the podium, but it's not a
It's
teacher.
actually funny in that skull. You're almost right.
Kinu is not here, so...
Skull, would you like to be William for it now?
Wait, wasn't that William the first?
Wait, were you?
Yeah, no, he was.
Oh, you were, yeah.
I don't quite remember that. Good morning, everyone. My name is William. William Downson, and I'm your incoming senior class president. But for the next week, half of you will be calling me Sir William. Welcome to freshman initiation.
A magical initiation ritual?
Oh wait, I'm winking. Look at that. Oh. Before we start, I'm required to give you some safety information. Nothing that happens this week should cause you physical harm. If you are ordered to do something dangerous or that you know is wrong, please go to a teacher immediately. Now, all of you freshmen, please line up. One at a time, come up on stage, announce your name and where you came from, and receive one of these initiation handbooks.
Okay. Students dutifully shuffle along, announcing themselves one by one. Some of them I've already met, some names are new. Suki Sato, Jamal Mir, Pastel Rao, Luke and Logan Pfeiffer. Then it's my turn. After I state my name, William hands me a stapled together paper booklet. Inside are a bunch of rules and a list of all the members of the senior class, complete with black and white pictures and full names. According to this, we were required to memorize the names of all the seniors. Oh, he wasn't kidding. We're required to memorize the names of all the seniors, and throughout the week we have to address them as Sir or Lady Whatever. Hey, Sir or Lady Whatever! And there's more. We have to memorize a silly poem and recite it on command. We must never show our backs to a senior. We must never be taller than a senior. We must always respond to requests with, wait, William's at the podium again.
Now, as well as serving and honoring the entire senior class, each one of you will become the property of one particular senior.
How are you supposed to stop yourself from being taller than a senior?
You hunch over.
Yep.
You have to crawl
around in
everywhere.
place.
Yep.
Your senior is your master, your best friend, your worst nightmare, and your only protection from the rest of us. Stand and wait, and we will choose.
He steps away from the podium while we freshmen look at each other nervously. The seniors start to move around the room, poking and prodding and calling out orders. You're taller than me, freshman! Get down on the ground!
Don't turn away from me, freshman. I can see your back.
Ellen and I end up kneeling back to back and watching as the sharks circle.
It's Damien.
You.
Oh,
Hey, you're back.
Good timing! Wow. I look up to see Damien standing over me. Of course, he's an upperclassman, and this must be what he was saying would happen the next week.
MJ Holku-chan, I think you should be mine.
Okay.
Stand up.
But then I might be taller.
It's alright. You're with me. You don't have to worry about the rules if I'm with you. Only what I say matters.
Wow, not
me.
creepy at all.
Here,
It's
take
worse.
my hand. I'll help you up.
What do you do?
We can vote
What are
for
you gonna
this?
What are you gonna do?
Should we vote for this?
Yeah, you can vote.
Okay. Just tell me right away if we should vote or not.
Mhm.
Like every time a choice comes up.
Hey, MJ, want me to show you a thriller? We can fly away to my Neverland Ranch.
Oh dear. Alright, Chad is saying we should take his hand. With Damien's help, I climb to my feet.
Come on, I'll walk you to the door. You need to stay by me until you're out of sight with the other seniors. Then you can plan the rest of your week in peace.
What happens for the rest of the week?
More of the same, mostly. They'll boss you around when they see you and make you say embarrassing things. Then on Friday, everyone hugs and makes up.
Aw.
Hot.
Don't let it distract you too much from your studies. You need to learn if you're going to keep up. I'd suggest studying blue magic this week.
Is that an order, sir?
Just a suggestion. When I give you an order, you'll know.
Oh boy.
I will turn up to give you some instructions later in the week. I wouldn't be doing my job properly if I didn't give you at least a little bit of a hard time.
Ew! Cut that noise.
He grins and brushes the back of his hand against my cheek.
Good luck, MJ. Oh, God, Damien, you sexy beast. You got her.
With a wave, he leaves me on my own. So what should I do this week?
Okay, we do have a couple
do Damien.
of things. We're taking green on the 11th. And on the 12th, you can take blue or red, but I'd suggest blue.
Okay.
And
everything
after
else?
that, we can decide whatever. I would suggest sleeping at the end of the week, because that will help relieve stress.
Okay, sleep at the end of the week. What about Monday and Tuesday?
You know what else can relieve stress?
So
Yeah,
fun.
that's pretty much what you do.
Baby.
Just smoke weed and stay in bed all day.
I can relieve stress, baby.
So, do you guys want to study? Do you want to take another different kind of magic so you can learn about them?
I don't know. Suggestions? Other people in the call
got
and chat?
red and we got red, black, and white to learn about.
So we haven't taken any red, so I guess we could take a red and a white.
Okay.
Wait, have we taken any black?
Nope, not black yet.
Contract.
I guess black and white then. It's more
Do you
thematically
see a red dwarf? I'm
appropriate.
gonna paint it black.
Yes. Yes. That's correct.
I'll let you know when you've got to save for realsies, or you might fuck up.
I
kind of
like
thing.
safety saves, though. You never know what'll happen.
You never know.
I arrive in the classroom feeling slightly apprehensive. Black magic? Will there be zombies?
Yes, all the zombies ever.
Good morning. Has everyone got a smock or an apron? There are plenty at the back. Aprons? What are we gonna do with those?
Dissection.
For those of you who are new to our magical traditions, I should reassure you that black magic has nothing to do with death or evil. There's no such thing as evil magic, there's only magic. It's all evil.
No. There's only magic. But
The bad and the
All
good
magic
come
of
from
birth.
how you choose to use it.
so, do you set on fire the orphanage, or do you give the children free candy?
Yep. Yeah, seriously, it's 2 teachers in this entire fucking school. It's ridiculous.
I know there's supposed to be more. I know there's had to have been more.
Black
But
is
it
the
looks like they're
color.
literally the only ones that teach any
Yeah.
classes, so that makes no sense.
It's that time turner thing from Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're doing. Man, they must be tired. Black is the color of weight, solidity, and permanence. Black magic is the magic of enchantments in physical form.
Well,
All
obviously
wands
there's
and-
other teachers, but we never see them because we only ever get these two classes.
All wands and things like that are created with black magic. This does mean that cursed items are enchanted with black magic as well. That might be how people got the wrong idea. A pale girl with dark hair who we think is a vampire for some reason raises her hand.
I'll do it.
Yes, Raven.
Her name is Raven Darkstar. I'm not
Oh,
even kidding.
Jesus. Oh, this is the character you told me about! Oh, shit!
Yes. Yes, and she's in Snake.
I'm so excited for this.
She's in Snake Hall. Let that sink in. Slytherin. Get it?
I mean, just to explain, has anyone here read My Immortal?
Yes, pretty much.
You should
Velvet
be
Dream.
able to connect the dots at this point.
Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way is truly a hip, cool heroine for a new era.
Alright, so let's start reading her. Since you're enchanting black matter and bones are matter, you could use black magic to animate a skeleton, right?
That's an interesting question. You could certainly enchant a skeleton to hold a spell, or react in some way. You could set a skull to chatter its jaw when anyone came near, like an alarm. But to make something that could walk around and act on its own, you need to bind a spirit to it, and that calls for another kind of magic. We will get to combine techniques later in the year.
That
Now.
magic, it's the magic of stranger danger.
Yes. One of the easiest ways to infuse magic into a physical substance is to mix things together in liquids. Potions, and that's what we'll be starting with. Always
Welcome to Defense of the Dark Arts combined with potions.
Yep.
So Snape's dream class.
Yep.
Yep.
And he doesn't get to teach it.
Nope.
Always remember to wear a smock or apron. Potion stains can ruin your uniform.
Don't want that.
Success!
Wait. I just realized something. If it can ruin our uniform, couldn't we just transform it back to when it was not ruined?
No, for some reason.
That would be too convenient.
What
The
about
mo-
what William did with the fucking air drying?
Well, maybe that's
That's
just wind.
bullshit.
Was that just wind magic, maybe? I don't know.
I think that was red magic, actually.
He
'cause there's
secretly
some-
had a hair dryer. In his
Yeah. No, he's actually an old school magician. He uses sleight of hand.
Yes.
I'm walking back to my
like
room
that.
when I hear someone yelling up ahead.
Lower freshman!
Oh God. What is happening?
Get on your knees and grovel, maggot.
Ellen bends her knees, but the older girl follows suit.
You're still taller than me! Lower!
Poor Ellen tries to make herself even smaller. If that senior notices me, she'll just start yelling at me too. I can't make her stop, but I feel like I ought to do something.
Who wants to be Isabel?
Hey, leave her alone! That's a ridiculous voice.
Sounds like Mr. Ed!
What the hell is that? I'm not
I
doing
don't
that.
know.
I like it.
Hey, leave her alone.
Is she yours?
She's a horse, and this is our hall. You go on now.
Whatever.
Sorry about that, kids. People ought to be safe in dorms and classes so they can get their schoolwork done. I know I'm not your senior, but if you really need help dealing with the others, just let me know.
Thanks.
The older girl nods and goes back to her room, and I come out of hiding. Are you okay?
What? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Really?
Starwipe! I follow Ellen into our room. Hey guys, how's initiation so far?
This is garbage and you're a horrible person, Virginia.
I'm not sure what the point is. It's a bonding experience.
Bonding, that's what you call this?
How else would you know that you'd grown up and become a real witch?
By bonding, they of course mean BDSM.
By casting spells? Whatever. So who'd you guys get for seniors? I got Balthazar Brundrick. He likes plants. He really likes plants. I think he's got moss growing on him.
Your brother, William.
Oh, that's great. He'll be good to you. What about you, MJ? Damian Ramsey.
Oh, baby,
Oh,
did
no!
somebody say my name?
What do you mean, oh no? He's evil.
What?
I met him last week. He didn't seem so bad. Look at him! He's a demon!
A demon in bed, maybe.
Okay, you can choose.
Demons are real or don't judge by appearances.
Virginia's a racist.
I'm bringing sexy back, baby.
Ooh.
Oh.
Does that mean you should ask her if she likes fried chicken?
Oh.
Oh god.
That's terrible, man.
Don't be racist, Virginia. I can't believe you would judge somebody by the color of their skin. It's not his fault he was born blue.
MJ, no, you dumbass.
That is so not the point. All you've said so far is he looks bad. But what is he's vicious.
In bed, baby.
Has he actually done anything wrong, or is he just grumpy? If people were calling me evil all the time, I'd be grumpy too.
Giving him
Let's
the
go.
old pit bull stereotype?
What? Oh. Please don't yell.
Whatever, you do what you want. Look, if there's a problem with him, tell me about it. She shrugs. It's just rumors. Anyway, he's a senior now. I'm hurrying across the campus first thing in the morning when I spot Damien leaning against a wall.
Well, hello there, MJ.
Hi. Sorry, can't talk right now.
What's the matter?
Big Steve said I had to get him coffee right now! Well, he sort of growled it, really.
They introduced
Oh,
you to
who
my
do you
Big
belong
Steve.
to? Me or Big Steve?
I belong to
Well,
your Big Steve.
You, but, that's,
Let's go.
Then I think you have time to talk. Don't worry, I won't bite. It's just that I've been thinking about you. As your senior, I'm supposed to give you commands so that you can demonstrate your obedience. I have to make you
Okay.
do things that you wouldn't want to do. But I don't want to do anything that would hurt or upset you in front of other people.
we do it behind closed doors.
Such as my bedroom.
Oh, well, thanks.
So I thought of something else. Something you could do that no one else would have to know about. Our little secret.
I want you to take
Like,
this leak, and I want you to spin it.
suddenly Christian
want
Grey?
you-
He has been Christian Grey this whole time, Cake.
I want you to write me a love letter.
Oh, Nani?
An extremely romantic love letter. I want you to proclaim your undying passion in words, with hearts and flowers, and seal with a kiss.
I goddamn better be able to jack off to it.
Yeah, I gotta beat it, or else there's no point.
Oh god,
Get it, MJ?
oh god.
See, you're embarrassed. That makes it a good challenge for your initiation, and a good souvenir from me, too. I always wanted someone to write me a love letter. God, why can't the rest of the world see how sexy I am? So you'll do it, right, freshman?
I'll do it.
Good girl. Hand it to me by midnight and your task is complete. And make sure it's juicy. You'd better hurry and get Steve's coffee now.
Right. We head off on our separate ways. Starwipe!
Looks like you've just been struck by a smooth criminal.
When I arrive at the classroom, I find Professor Potsdam standing by the chalkboard. Good morning, Starshines. You'll need to sit down before we can start, but take your time. Relax. Get comfortable. That's very important when working with this particular style of magics. Taking her at her word, I yawn and stretch before I settle into my seat. To some people, white is the absence of color, a blank canvas. In the non-magical world...
That's not how it works. Black is the absence of color. White is all of the colors.
That's true. In the non-magical world, white is a complete spectrum, all colors combined into one. So,
Fine.
That's correct, yeah, actually.
Fine.
In some ways, you could think of white magic as either of these things. White magic is the tool you use to access the spiritual realm. Ghosts, dreams, creatures from other planes, the thoughts of those around you. With white magic, you can experience and communicate with things that are normally hidden.
It's ghost magic.
There is one thing I need to warn you about. Some people have tried to use white magic to, control minds and spirits instead of asking for their aid. Don't do
White
it.
magic power.
You will regret it. Now, shall we go on with the lesson?
I just need my devilish good looks, baby. Oh man, devilish. I didn't even notice that. I gotta write that one down.
What sort of warning is that? Does she mean it won't work, or that we'll be expelled? Or arrested?
Yes.
Or our brains will melt? Or what? Maybe she'll tell us more later?
Probably won't.
Success!
Dumbass.
Says Jesus.
I'm sitting at my desk staring at a blank piece of paper and tapping my pencil absently.
Kinky should I make this?
Could you stop that? It's a slightly annoying sound.
Sorry. I flattened my hands on the desk surface to try to keep from fidgeting and sigh.
Are you doing homework?
No, I'm trying to write a stupid love letter.
A love letter? Already?
Not a real one. It's for initiation. I'm supposed to write a really romantic love letter. But I have no idea what to say.
Oh. Maybe you should just quote Shakespeare. Sonnets are romantic.
I especially like the one where he talks about his penis the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yes, that is a real sonnet. The entire
Yes,
thing,
I know.
every single line is penis puns.
Oh, you want to hear about dicks? Cause I tell you what, look at this. See how I'm a devil? Well, the number of this beast is dicks, 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 baby.
I don't think that counts as writing.
Yeah, my dick's
Sorry.
so popular
I
that
was never-
everyone buys it sporting equipment.
Sorry, I was never very good at creative writing. Oh, I have an idea. You don't have to copy a famous poem exactly, but they can still give you suggestions. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more temperate. So, compare it to something. Something unusual.
His voice is like
Always-
butter.
Always
Oh,
Choose,
start
yeah.
with oral.
choose butter. You get cute points.
Can we vote for this? Oh no, we have to choose butter? Okay.
Yes, choose butter.
I think of butter when I think of your voice because it's warm and soft and it goes all melty.
Oh,
That's sweet.
man.
Good start.
And then pictures of Paula Dean refuse to leave my mind.
If you were butter on a table with a bread basket, lots of people would want to take bits of you. But I
Nailed
want to
it.
keep all the butter for myself
Stop,
because
my
it's
penis don't get
delicious.
So erect.
Butter gets all over my fingers and makes them slippery. When I lick them,
Oh
I'm
God.
not sure how to finish that sentence.
I think you said enough already.
Are you sure?
Look at it.
Because I could write more.
No. Well, I suppose you should finish it with I'm thinking of you.
Okay. I look at what I've written and frown. I don't think I have good love letter handwriting, though. I don't have any cutesy stationery.
I do. I could copy it over for you if you want.
Really? Thanks! I hand her my scribbled version, and she produces a small pad of pink paper decorated with flowers. It's supposed to be sealed with a kiss. Do you think he'll know if I don't?
I don't know. There might be a spell for it.
I
Don't
guess
look at
I
what
have
lipstick
to,
you're
then.
wearing.
Ellen copies my love letter, and I fold it up and carefully kiss the center of the folded paper. I do not want a paper cut on my lip.
Then don't kiss the edge, you dumbass.
Seriously. Now I can deliver this thing and forget about it.
Green class.
All of a sudden, in the middle of class, a boy stands up, climbs onto his chair, and begins to speak. Dead Poet Society!
Well, it is a poem.
You were this guy earlier.
Jabberwocky. I was this guy?
Yeah.
'Twas brillig and the slithy toes did gyre and gimble in the wabe. Mr. Pfeiffer? Oh, mimsy where the boar grows and the mome wraths out grabe. Mr. Pfeiffer, that will be enough, thank you. You've fulfilled your task. Here, let me help you down. Luke looks confused, then takes the professor's hand to hop to the ground and sit back in his
You
seat.
can't tell me what to do.
My dear Starlings, seniors do not override professors, and initiation does not override school rules.
Now tell me who said you to do that, and I will go and set them on fire.
If someone orders you to do something in class, ignore them. The excuse of initiation will not get you out of being punished. So I get detention now? Oh no, I love that poem. You'll just have to finish reciting it for me after class. Success! Alright, we can track
You
sense.
Yiff, yiff.
So when do I get to use this gentleman voice?
We should be seeing somebody soon.
When the professor arrives for class, we're all waiting quietly in our seats. He proceeds to walk to the front of the class, looks down at his desk, and frowns. He picks up a folded piece of pink paper, holding it pinched. Oh my god! Holding it pinched between thumb and forefinger as if it were a particularly unpleasant bit of soiled laundry. Unfolding it gingerly, he begins to read aloud.
I think of butter when I think of your voice because it's warm and soft and it goes all melty.
Oh no! There are a few giggles, quickly smothered as this gate sweeps the classroom.
Would the author of this little missive care to identify him or herself?
Does this matter, Tolly?
What did I write down to do it? Well, you can do either.
Alright, I guess we'll vote. Oh, there's a better one, though?
No, not really. I mean, it all evens out in the end, so.
Alright, voting it is.
Just depends on how much you want Ellen to like you.
Oh, if we keep quiet, he thinks Ellen did it. That makes sense. Vote is tied right now.
Do you guys want Ellen to take the fall, or do you want to admit it?
Alright, looks like we are going to let Ellen take the fall.
Oh, you bastards!
By one vote.
How could you? Chat, I'm ashamed.
I do my best to keep my face still. He'll never know. He'll never know.
What freshmen often do not realize is that the professors have ways of finding these things out.
He holds his
Boy,
wand
we're
against the
getting
paper,
adventure.
moving his lips inaudibly. Uh-oh.
Ah, Miss Middleton.
I can explain.
And do you expect me to be flattered by your childish affections?
I didn't write.
I am not interested in your The facts are clear. 10 demerits and detention this Saturday.
No! How could you?
I feel
Oh,
bad.
MJ. MJ, how could you?
I feel bad now.
You should feel bad. That was terrible, Chad.
I mean,
you
I
should all feel
would
bad.
not have voted for that, but
Yeah, you would.
Ellen
vote
bursts
for it.
into
Bad.
tears and runs out of the room. Oh no, she must think I put the note on his desk. Excuse me? Not waiting for his answer, I leave my desk and run after her. Ellen! Ellen! She can't have gone that far, even running. I know I can run faster than she can.
Velvety, you are a horrible person. How could you do that to Ellen?
Ellen! Finally, I find her leaning against a wall, sniffling.
Come to laugh at me now?
I didn't do it! I gave the note to Damien just like I said I would! He even complimented the handwriting! Ellen, on my magic, I have no idea how the note got to Grabby's desk.
Then why didn't you say it was yours? You were in class.
I didn't think he had a way to find out. I thought, you know, he might ask if anyone had seen who left the note there. And maybe then I'd find out too. I didn't want to confess to that because I didn't do it, you know?
Yes, but... How am I gonna tell my mother I got a detention?
You shouldn't have to. You didn't do anything. I'm gonna talk to Damien and find out just what happened to that letter. Starwipe! I stomp through the halls, driven by the fires of righteous fury! Even the seniors I pass on my way don't dare challenge me. Falcon Hall, home of the pretty boys. He must be around here somewhere.
Those motherfuckers.
Damien!
Oh, is my favorite freshman looking for me?
I jab my finger into his chest.
Oh, baby!
Shining finger! You gave my love letter to Professor Grabiner! He read it out loud in front of everyone, and then he did a spell to see who wrote it, and now my roommate's got detention!
Your roommate?
She has better handwriting than me, so she rewrote it on pink paper to make it look cute. She did me a favor, and now she's being punished for it. I hope you're happy!
That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, MJ, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have been bragging. That's what started this.
Wait, what?
I was telling some of the guys how I'd made my freshman write this letter for me. I was showing off. I thought it was funny. The very idea of a girl writing a love letter to someone like me. When I was at class yesterday, someone broke into my room and stole the letter.
I don't know if I buy this story. Oh?
I thought they were only going to use it to tease me. I never imagined they would try to use it against you. And I had no idea your roommate was involved. Well, I'm not going to let them have the last laugh. Come on, MJ. First, I'm going to apologize to your roommate in person. Then I'll go to Professor Grabiner. If someone gets detention for this, it should be me.
Grabs my hand and pulls me along the corridor, slightly roughly. He looks a bit scary when he's mad, but, well, I bet I did too. I know just how he feels. It's so unfair when mean people hurt innocents for no reason. Starwipe. When we reach Horse Hall, I detach myself from his grip. Let me go and fetch her. I don't think she'd react well if he suddenly barged into our room. He sighs.
Of course.
Not because you're a demon. Just because she's upset right now.
You're right, I'm sorry. I'll wait.
I enter the room.
It's not like I want to meet cute girls or anything.
Ellen is sitting on her bed with an odd expression on her face. Ellen? Damien's here to apologize. Some bully stole his love letter to pick on him. He said he'll go to the professor and explain.
That's alright. He doesn't have to.
What?
William already did. He came to check on me and I told him the whole thing, and he's class president, you know, and he said he could fix it.
Oh.
He's very sweet.
So will you come talk to Damien? He feels really horrible about what happened. And I yelled at him too, so I feel kind of guilty.
Okay.
She goes outside to talk to Damien. So her senior already rode to her rescue. Well, I guess that's good. The important thing is it got sorted out.
I still can't believe you guys did that to Ellen. That was terrible. How dare you people?
It was only by
I
one
didn't
vote.
for it.
Hey there, Ellen. I hear you're pretty cute.
It's not until after I wake up on Friday morning that I realize something. Something very important which should have occurred to me before now.
Look at the date.
Virginia. Virginia, wake up. What? It's Friday the 13th! So? Are there any special rituals we need to do or, like, not to do to protect us from magical bad luck? Oh. Nah, Friday the 13th is good luck when you're a witch. Oh. So, it's a good omen our initiation finishes today. Now let me finish sleeping. She pulls the covers over her head. Oh boy, our stress is 0.
Yay!
After the day's activities, we're all called together into the gym again. Just freshmen
Yeah,
at first.
day's activities.
Standing together in a confused herd and whispering about the crazy tasks we've done this week. Sleeping is such an activity.
Mm-hmm.
Then we hear the sounds of heavy bootsteps marching in union. Bow down! Look up! Your shoes on! Don't turn your back to me! Lower! Lower! After a few minutes, we're all lying flat on our backs on the floor.
That is not how you plank.
And that's when William takes the stage.
Welcome, freshmen. It's time for that final phase of your initiation.
Okay, this is the orgy.
Oh, my favorite part.
Shut up, Damien.
boy.
Oh, Karina will be passing out the blindfolds. Please, put them on.
A long-haired girl from Snake Hall tiptoes around the room, delicately placing a strip of dark fabric in the hands of each freshman. Blindfolded? What are they planning to do with us? Well, everyone else is doing it. I guess I'll jump off a bridge after all.
Call this one Rats in the Maze.
Okay, now I can't see and I have no idea what's going on. I hear
Good
people
idea.
moving around, whispering, 1 or 2 giggles.
Are you playing 7-Up?
I wait. Eventually, I feel a hand touching my shoulder. Sit up, carefully. I mean, who is this? Someone we know, or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm almost certain it's Damien,
It's-
so
It's
Yeah,
probably
I'm pretty sure it's
Damien.
Damien.
Yeah.
now, on your feet.
I stand up with unseen hands on. Excuse me, unseen hands under my elbows, steadying me. Then one of those hands pushes me. Hey! Round and round she goes. Where to stop, nobody knows. I feel myself spun around, passed from hand to hand.
That's you.
I'm assuming that's Damien.
Oh, stop.
They hold me, swaying in place.
For your own safety, do exactly what I tell you. Walk forward, slowly.
That voice sounds familiar. Well, whatever, I'll play along. I follow the instructions of the voices and try to guess where I'm going. Through the buildings, out a door, across the grounds. Step up. Up? Careful now, don't hit your head. I feel a hand on top of my head guiding me into a van?
Sit down. I'll strap you in.
Oh god, what is happening? I can hear other people being guided into the remaining seats, so... Okay, we're going for a drive? To the mall? To a cave?
Sex drive, baby.
To a hotel? To a secret underground temple? At last we arrive and are carefully ushered out of the car.
Surprise.
Huh?
Initiation is over. Now it's time for the party.
Groups
Party.
of students lounge around by the lakeside, seniors and freshmen mingling freely. Long tables groan under watermelons. Oh, watermelons. Punch bowls and chafing dishes.
I'm more interested in another pair of melons, if you know what I mean. And by that, I mean that MJ, you've got some rockin' titties.
But you don't know your way back home, so if you want to leave here, you better stick with me.
There's soda and barbecue and games and presents from the seniors to the freshmen.
Private bedroom.
You bought me a present?
Actually, we were supposed to make them, but I've never been very good at that sort of thing. So, here.
This one has 3 different seeds.
He hands me a small box. Inside I find... butter?
And you don't have to share it with anyone.
Oh god. I giggle. He smiles at me and seems so perfectly happy that I can't imagine anyone would ever think of him as an evil demon.
Come on, let's go join the party. It's just getting started.
Alright. Everybody's here. This would be a good chance to get my roommates to meet Damien and see he's not a bad guy. But if that backfired and they said something mean to him, it could spoil the party.
No, MJ, I'm a real smooth criminal.
What should I do?
What are you guys gonna do?
We can do any of these?
Yep, vote.
Alright, what do we do? Besides sex yurts, what do we do?
Velvet tea.
Sex
Just
yurts. My
have-
favorite kind of yurts.
Let's just have fun.
Oh, Vinny, I love fun.
Looks like that's what we're gonna do. Did anyone bring games? Are we allowed in the water? It's too bad we didn't bring swimsuits. I'm not sure I can swim wearing robes.
You could always take them off.
What?
Just kidding.
What sniffles?
Gotcha.
Yes, we can swim here. There's a safety barrier set up to block off the deep parts. You probably should take off your cape, but robes are fine.
They won't be too heavy?
Oh, only when you get out of the water. Then I can dry you off.
Like William did for Virginia, you assume, MJ.
He probably
If you'd
means
rather-
other things.
If you'd rather play games, there are hoops and darts.
Lawn darts? I thought those were illegal. He didn't say lawn darts. He said darts.
So they just nailed some dartboards to a tree.
What's a lawn dart?
Things with metal tips you throw and try to stick in the ground like javelins,
Oh.
I think? I'm not sure. I've never seen one. I just heard they're dangerous.
What? Not weapons. These are for games. They're not real darts. They're sticks with feathers on the end. You throw them at the hoop while it rolls.
So it is lawn darts, but why is it lawn darts with darts with feathers?
'Cause they're still
Why don't they
shaped
just
like
play
darts,
regular
but just
fucking
not
darts? Why don't they just play regular darts though? Like, put some dartboards
Because-
up.
That's too mainstream.
Why couldn't they have just brought them fucking balls?
Oh, Damien brought those already.
Anyway, we can do whatever you like. The party is for you, you know. I mean, it's for the freshmen. So, should we get some food or find a game or get wet? What do you want?
Oh boy, can we go to McDonald's?
Well, let's get wet! The water looks nice! If we eat first, we'd have to wait too long. It's a myth! It's a myth! You can go in the water after you eat, it doesn't fucking matter!
I know.
Last one in kisses a hula.
It's not regular
Oh,
baseball
yeah.
cake, it's vampire baseball! And so we spend the afternoon having a good time together in the wet, wet water.
Hey,
You're
MJ,
totally
could
not
you
drowning because your fucking robes are heavy.
Yep.
MJ, could you tell me about this weed thing?
Oh my god.
Why don't you try it, Damien?
Here, I brought you some cookies.
On Saturday morning, I wake up to find envelopes under the door again. Our allowances and one extra. My parents finally wrote to me. I open up the envelope intending to skim through it quickly, but it turns out there's not much to skim through. They send their love and hope I'm having fun at boarding school. That's it. No mention of what they've been doing, no questions about any friends I made, not even any questions about magic. How can they not ask about magic?
You have to pay extra if you want more than 100 characters.
Before I got here, I had no idea what was possible. There was only that brief moment of magic back when I was 13, before the officials came to turn off the power and gave me the choice. For 3 years I've had to wait and wonder. And now I'm finally starting to discover this entire world of possibilities, and they don't even ask. Maybe they don't want to bother me in case I'm busy, or I figure I'll tell them what I want to tell them. I still haven't written. I'm so bad. I will write them a
Because
letter.
you're bad.
Tomorrow,
You're
really.
bad.
But for today, I have to decide whether or not to go out.
We going to the mall?
Are we going to the mall? Should we
should
vote?
study.
Or, we should study? Oh, let's study.
Yeah, let's study.
Studying!
That's
Success!
my fetish.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
After breakfast, I sit down to figure out what to write to my parents. I could tell them about the strange professors here, but I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. There are lots of silly stories about things that happened during initiation. I don't think you should tell them those stories, MJ.
No.
But I'm not sure if you can really appreciate that. That's not why. That's not why you shouldn't. It's not because you
I saw
can't
a
appreciate
senior
them if you weren't there.
assaulting somebody.
They might think it sounds like bullying. Yeah, they might also be concerned about all the sexual content.
Butter.
I guess I should tell them about my bedroom and the food here, like the butter, things like that, so they don't worry about me. They'll want to know that I get enough sleep and I remember to brush my teeth. And my roommates, I should write about them. We've been so busy we don't know each other all that well yet, but they're both good people. Even if I am a little bit annoyed at Virginia. Poor Ellen's had a hard time of it this week with initiation. I'm sure she's glad that it's all over. As for magic, well, I learned a few things, but I haven't really done proper magic yet. Just classroom exercises, so I'll wait a while before I tell them much about that. Mail doesn't go out on Sundays, so I fold my letter up and stick it in an envelope, but I don't seal it yet. I can get a stamp from the on-campus post office tomorrow. I think I'll go for a walk.
Don't get the butters or we'll disown you.
I wander around the campus, wondering how long the leaves will stay green. This is a magical place, so it might be like this all year. I'd miss the fall colors, though.
They're gonna turn fucking pink.
I wonder what witches and wizards do for Halloween. Dress up like normal people? As I'm thinking that, my own personal Halloween decoration makes an appearance.
That's racist.
Hi, Damien! He looks at me oddly. What are you up to? Want to do something together?
Why?
To be friendly? Because we're bored?
Not that bored.
Without a further word, he brushes past me and away. Oh my god, he suddenly turned into a tsundere!
Oh man, I'm totally learning everything from my idol Roosh V.
What just happened here? Virginia comes up behind me. I told you so. Told me what? That he's evil. I was just
that's
talking to my
clearly a
brother
dick
about him
joke.
to get the scoop.
Oh yeah, I totally negged her. Now she'll have to give me an IOI.
Oh god.
She's an HB rating 9. Oh man, yeah, Damien, you've got this in the bag.
He's a total womanizer. William says last year he left every sophomore in Butterfly Hall crying in the bathroom at some point. He gets girls' hopes up, then when they fall in love with him, he dumps them. I'm not
Dump 'em and
dating him. The point is, he's a jerk. Forget you ever knew him, you'll be better off. There must be some understanding. I know Virginia doesn't like Damien, but he was nice to me. Maybe he's just having a really bad day.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to talk to me right now, there's no point in chasing after him. Come on, let's go to the gym and play. Okay.
I know what it is. Virginia wants you all for herself.
That's the only explanation.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I think that seems like the stopping point for tonight.
Oh, you don't want more of me and my buttery voice?
Oh, I do. Just next week is all, Damien.
Oh, yeah.
Just wait a while.
Wow.
Ew.
Oh, baby.
Ew, why?
All right. So that was fun. Hopefully Skype will continue to work so we can continue next week.
Yeah, I think I found out what the problem was.
Oh, what?
Steam decided, oh, this is the day that I update everything,
Oh.
including Ark Survival Instinct.
Great. Good timing, Steam. So yeah, that's all for tonight. Vote for next week's game in the Stick Chat poll. And yeah, we'll continue on with Magical Diary next Friday, and we'll also have some Jackbox 2 is coming out.
If any of you cute girls out there want to have a good time, you can find me in my mom's basement.
Also that. And
Oh, he doesn't have parents.
yeah, I will for next week, Ark. I will add those to the poll. I'm not sure about Lisa, because that I want to do with I only want to do that with a bunch of guests, but Rom I will definitely add.
Yeah, see.
Also, word on the Twitters is that SGF will be streaming tomorrow. He's got a new router, so that should happen. So I will see you guys around.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone, and have a good life.
MJ, tell me I look like Edward Cullen.
Also that.